Alright, good afternoon, YouTube faithful. This is Fairy Metal Man, and we are starting the second half of our Telltale Batman Marathon. Batman, the Telltale series, Season 2, The Enemy Within. As you can see here, we can play both the Classic and Shadow Edition, much like we played the Shadows Edition in the last season. However, we're going to see if we can play the Classic Edition with our Shadow Edition choices. So, we're going to continue our story and see if it's possible to import or save. Okay, backstory is complete. Let's do that. As you can see here, we can buy the Wolf Among Us if we so choose. But we're going to start with the Enigma instead. So the bat symbol is barely visible. Alright, fine, I'll play it your way. Oh, choose our bat tent color. Now, remember... Now, I would have gone with red if we were going to do a Renegade Batman run. But we're going with Heroic Blue. Plus it fits the color scheme of the suit better. Oh, we didn't get that option for the Shadows edition because it didn't matter. We see the same color. Nice.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes.
Yeah, we already know the story, Bruce. Please move on.
Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a
Oh, okay.
He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos.
Alright.
I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe.
Okay, so this is
After
just...
a bloody battle. I put an
It's been a while between the release
the
of Season 1, Episode 5, and the episode and the start of Season 2, so you're getting a brief fresher course in case you literally did not touch Season 1 until the release of this
Spring
season.
has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon.
Now, to be fair, crime was sky high before the Children of Arkham.
To the public partnership between the police.
So my guess here is that because the Children of Arkham were so visibly a threat, that overall civilian morale could only go up, especially as a result of Batman and the police force being much stronger than before. So it doesn't sound that ridiculous when you think about it. 11:42 p.m. at the Virago.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce?
Man, the leap from Season 1 to Season 2... Yeah, sure.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps.
but some are more encompassing than others.
I think that's the most honest answer
Masks
I
are
could
hard
give.
to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
Like, look
They
at
have it
Alfred's
on the
character
casino
model.
floor.
It's so much more
I need to
detailed
find
and
a way to
lively
hear what Maury is
than it
saying.
was last season.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
So the weird thing is that Maury
Trying to
owns this
blend in.
casino. So he's not playing here to be rich. He's literally winning no real amount of money. It's just showing off.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace
Sounds
where
about an
only
option.
high rollers go.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Oh.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death.
Maury. I am death.
Yeah,
Something's happening,
okay.
and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Interesting that the Riddler isn't introduced as one of Batman's oldest
Is something
enemies.
wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
Yeah,
No
we need to be
one
honest
threatens me
here.
in my own casino.
That's the important line.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
Am I
Don't give a
dead?
crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Well, close enough. Well, geez, that's graphic.
Now, let's get started.
Oh, well, that didn't take too long. It's a real Casino Royale.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Slick moves, pal. Here's some of mine. Bruce Wayne. More like James
You
Bond.
okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
I don't know about letting people know that you have smooth combat skills, Bruce. It seems it will make life a lot more difficult for you if someone sees that over and over again.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
That's what
Commissioner
it's
Gordon
awesome
on the
you
line.
can
Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Right here.
A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad
Everything from the user interface to the way
Be ready for a fight.
the dialogue prompts is such a visual upgrade. Like, it looks better than the 2 seasons of The Walking Dead we played. It looks better than Tales of Borderlands. And of course, it looks better than the first season of Batman.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
Are you deaf or something related to death again?
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly. Drives you to distraction.
Well, at the very least, the Riddler's being treated like a serious threat here.
In your skull. Once it's in there, it never gives you a moment's
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
You won't like that.
Alright. Okay.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Stealth takedown. Yeah, I've said before and I'll say it again. I do like how even this adventure game format, it still feels like we're playing Arkham Batman at some point.
An answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Honestly, there aren't any really good options
insane.
there. A frontal assault has a risk of...
I don't believe that's it.
Ah!
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Look at how much Batman and Gotham... Bash. Slam. God, I love when he does that.
You're
The
ahead of
crunch
schedule.
is so
I'm a little
satisfying.
busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Nope.
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Break it open. With pleasure.
Oh, this is your what? Your lieutenant? This is your tough guy? Damn. I'm actually not that impressed. Oh, hey. We just did our finishing move, but I didn't see the call button. Time now. You need to be a We're gonna keep you nice and conscious. Oh, ooh.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white.
Allow me to broaden your spectrum.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely
Gordon,
at my
now.
mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
I mean, I gotta be honest, Riddler. I'm saying you're mostly a threat because of the way you're being set up.
How it was done.
But so far,
The day.
I don't think you're all that smart.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Man, that staff you have is like a universal remote control or something.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Whew, okay. Oh, thank God.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed
Yeah,
a code.
like, look.
Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Oh, you don't believe in justice? How about I give you a taste of it? Right here. That's right. Justice Slam. Woo! Justice Bunt! I love Vice slamming people. What? Oh, yeah.
Enough of this!
I mean, for a guy who plays these not up for hand-to-hand combat,
You know
you
how
can
to
sure
strike.
take a lot of
Give it
punishment,
that.
Riddler.
But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
It's the same button on that cane all the time. Batman and Spider-Man have very similar uses with their cable moves. That's basically a Spider-Man move he did there. Woo! Oh! Oh! What's this? Oh, I know who this is.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
All in a day's work, Trophy. Alright.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous.
Scan mysterious objects always. Alright. Oh, we have an inventory again. We technically didn't have one in the first season.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Everyone always says the same thing.
Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Yeah, people that old, they're pretty much set in themselves.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
He didn't even know you were in town.
You're the legendary Batman.
Relax.
I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Oh, please.
Not to mention...
She'll criticize you no matter what choice you pick.
GCPD
This is such a worthless
clearly
conversation.
Don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital.
I don't.
Agent Avesta will fill you
But
in
yeah, I
on
feel a
what
lot
we know
better.
so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler.
Well, okay.
You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Agent Avesta is a character created for the video game.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City
Oh
Stadium.
wow, she's opening up.
I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Okay.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
For what it's worth, I do like the fact that they went with the classic overweight Waller over the skinny one. That's more of a recent invention. That's a genuinely more interesting character design for her.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
I prefer ambient.
Something with a beat.
An old record player. It's very interesting we have a supercomputer in the basement.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Oh, wow. So, unlike the first season, where I already knew what to explore and where, so I didn't have much room to say anything, to talk about. Let's explore the cave.
Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Vicky Vale was a well-known, respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham. A victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her bodies were found. Oh, of course not. Catwoman, Celia Kyle. came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies to the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know where she will return. Despite her differences, you're inspiring her.
Selina. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, there we go. Harvey.
Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Harvey Dent was once a prominent mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city.
Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend.
Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his life. Anything over here? No, okay. I hope I don't get copyright flagged.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh God, Alfred. No.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Oh, God.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
I mean, you should remember that from last season, Alfred. Did you forget how I treated you already? Quick, Mommy, take your clothes off. What are you doing? Alright, the Codex. Again. Alright. Thomas Wayne. My father and possibly the worst criminal the city has ever known. That's right. Mayor Hill sent Joe Chill to murder the Waynes to keep their scheme from being exposed. Everything that is good in me, I inherited from her. All right. So the agency is really old name in Gotham. Oh, look at him. The triumvirate of criminally despotic rich white men were afraid of a guy dressed in green. I guess that's supposed to establish him as really big deal, but what the? Riddle's got a genius level HQ, IQ, whatever. Oh, you don't matter. Oh, look at that. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but even more powerful enemy. And that's going to be the theme here of this particular season. You're not my father's son, I'm Alfred's. We also try your deal. Alright. And let's just get all this out the way so it looks new.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
More upgrades? Yes, yes, I would like that very much.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Alright, okay.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Man, this is a weird puzzle box. Wow, look at all this tutorializing we're doing.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Let's see. I have an eye, but cannot see. Why am I?
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
the eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange
Oh,
curves.
it looks like a record disc. Okay, there we go. All right, it's a record disc. Wow. Oh, hey, my record player stopped.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany who?
Really?
Tiffany who?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Oh, you suddenly have a kid.
Bruce, I'll see you soon.
I wonder what her deal
Bye,
is.
Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Access the back area anytime entering the back cave from the main menu. Okay.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Well, that's weird. New game in town.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased.
Man, you're glad that I'm a very nice man, Regina, because in any other situation, I would have fired you for getting me kicked out of this tower. Fired you.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Man, a mind like that has to be really full
This should come in
Swiss
handy.
cheese.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Look at that. Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, so
my God, Tiffany.
You're a hip young woman.
It's been a while.
Who just so happens to be
I just wanted to say hi to my new
extremely good with
boss.
technology.
I got you a present.
Something that
A microdrone
Bruce
prototype
already
I've
has
built in my
covered.
spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell.
So how are you
programmable
going to
for
relate to the
autonomous
story
observation.
if Lucius Fox
Small, quiet,
is already
and super
here?
smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Whew.
You look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Oh, man.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Sure, why not?
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all.
Sure.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then... let's give her a shot.
Oh, God.
I'll start
Oh,
thinking
God.
about how we can broach the subject.
Those flags have been
In
tripped.
the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Huh.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
I wouldn't know, lady. I literally did not meet...
as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We
No!
didn't we, Batman?
No! No, Lucius! Why'd you have to die an extremely telegraphed death? Goodbye, old friend.
14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
I have to go through life.
He was a good man.
God,
Losing
yeah.
like this,
it's tough for you.
it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal.
Yeah.
We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you. I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be.
That's all right.
To lose her father in such a violent way.
That's Batman for you. Basically, everyone in his inner circle lost someone. It's trash.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain when my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, Tiffany.
Just let it out.
It's really okay.
Trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
It's really not the right. I can't.
What are you mixed up in?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Oh, man.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Oh, man. Your relationship has changed. That's a new one.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh, wow.
We can all be grateful.
That is like the...
You knew my father.
Well, no, but...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into
Oh,
you.
man.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Sure, I'll take your card. Oh, hey. You know what?
I knew you'd be hurting. See, I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's...
I mean, I
very
gotta be
considerate.
compassionate and remember that this man literally walked out of the worst
time at a few
mental health facility on the planet.
People get upset at the littlest thing.
And he did basically help me save all of Gotham. So, honestly, I feel like being really lenient, given the circumstances.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
I can understand how difficult it would be for you. Well, I can't understand how difficult it must be for you, but I'm gonna try.
You knew where the lines were drawn, which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. for settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Exactly who you needed at so many points in your lives.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Just
that.
say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Sure.
Now, what filter should I use?
Sure, let's do this.
Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one.
Right.
I just know
I'm gonna have to deal with Tiffany's justified anger at me for a little bit.
I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Oh,
How do you know
God. How do you...
I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, though I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship.
Yeah, I want this to work, John.
I
do.
want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I mean, to be honest, we barely got to talk.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Alright, let's see here. 6.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength.
Well, of course not. Someone who has to work for
give her
something like the
updates on
agency
breaks in the
cannot,
Riddler case.
would not reasonably
This
act
chance
like
he's
anything
there, we
resembling
should probably
a
let her know.
honest, upstanding lawman.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. I gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Let's see here.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Ooh. I think it's foreshadowing. Let's see. Nothing over here. Alright. You know, I really do like seeing Jim and Batman just be
It's stuck.
this awesome buddy cop
No way to
duo.
open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
But in the actual fuck. I read that. Let's see. Oh! Did we see this guy in the Bat Codex?
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Ear.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Alright.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Alright.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
So he was standing on something that gave him a lethal set of impulses to the brain.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Oh!
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Yeah. Mori was losing his fingers.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
So there's the crime scene. I sat with
masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
Right.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
Oh.
Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
All that it locks up.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Link. Oh, this is back. Yeah! The crime scene.
Can't see how those monitors are connected to this safe.
Let's see here. Unfinished chamber.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The
heavy armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Yeah, Riddler's always been like a regular Jigsaw type. Whenever he gets into a darker,
one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
That would certainly explain what happened to our agency friend.
Won't budge. It must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Why are you being so hard? Alright, let's see here. Porous glass also has hidden misses in the monitors.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Alright then. Here for... Oh hey, a shoe.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Yeah, I like this part. It's nice.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Yeah, that's true. Last clue.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
This is gross. It's really interesting. Yeah. Melted, missing fingers. Now let's link this in here.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
And...
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Oh, hey.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Yeah, I'm betting she knew this too. And coworker email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to...
So, it means that Riddler has partners, but they're focused on the threat Batman poses to Operation. Whereas Riddler is more interested in reclaiming his turf. Hey, hey, it's okay. Come here.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
She's already hot. I know, should have hurried over it.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
God, you're so fucking painful.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Link the events in the correct order. This is a new part. Let's see.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
There's a point where Batman's detective technology went from genuinely innovative in a plausible sense to, I basically have psychic powers. This is just, if you don't remember our Let's Play from Jedi Fallen Order, the main character Cal Kestis had force psychometry, which is basically the ability to see or recollect events in the past using objects. Batman has basically created technological psychometry. That's how ridiculous he's gotten.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
Oh, good.
As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
I'm literally trusting you with my life. That is how much I want to be your bro.
He's rising, Batman.
Alright. Turn the wheel.
Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
Oh, okay.
You gotta crisp up real quick, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Ah! That is what kills.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
That's what killed him.
Let's test it out,
Okay.
shall we?
The Riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Oh no. Oh no. One won't see trouble and one tells lies. One won't see trouble and one will tell no lies. One won't see trouble and one won't tell no lies. One won't see trouble and one won't tell no lies. So we need to find one without his ears. Yeah, we did it.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
So yeah, we had to not hear the evil. Which makes sense because we were gonna die because of something attacking our ears with ultrasonic waves. Whew, boy, that's good. That's good stuff. That, I mean, it's gruesome, but that trap is what I expect out of the Riddle. Not this, oh, all my riddles technically end in death meme Riddle.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy?
Yeah,
This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh man, that hit me. That hit me just having to hear that from Jim. Made of Madness. Okay, Alfred, maybe looking at the mask, the person who gave you your control issues isn't really going to help.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop.
The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry.
That's
Between
not
the Lady
really what
Arkham
I
affair and
wanted to
losing
say,
Lucius in
but
this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
So weird. Do I make you feel? Feels interesting. But it's not that real. Yeah, thank God. Communications grid, agent data. Fine, let's start with this.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Let's see. Cell phone. Missile launcher.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Let's see. Link, matching words with sound files. Alright.
Dwayne. Batman? Tiffany. Tiffany.
All right.
Tiffany.
It's a match.
All right.
The disabling. Bruce. Tower. Enterprises. Bruce. Bruce. Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
The thing is, weird pornography.
Not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh?
Yeah.
John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
My screen background now. Oh. Yeah, no problem.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Roomy Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you? Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased.
Oh yeah, the classic Bruce or Batman decision. But we're gonna go with Maury because we are a compassionate Bruce.
I'll be with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him. Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Ooh, let's style on one of the
They're
agents.
following his every move. Gotta be careful here.
Do I have to look at all the agents? Really?
All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel.
Oh, I very much
Not
doubt
when I'm
that.
being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Mori. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you?
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns
Look
out
at this guy
I was
just
right.
coughing up everything.
I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Mori, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it.
I have no doubt.
Everything you need to find him is
It's not
on
your
that
actions.
drive. But I need a favor
But your
from you
conviction.
first.
And your
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial.
Alright.
He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the
Well,
country,
they're obvious.
and in all haste. You can help with that.
That's a good man.
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
That's your problem, Mori, not mine.
Come now, Bruce. My problems are your problems, just like yours are mine. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Alright.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Mori's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency...
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Your boss, Waller. She's about to regret her miscalculations.
We found
All
him.
your idiot colleagues, too.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
Individuals, for instance.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Terrible decisions. Your agency...
A good spot for cover.
Far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean.
There we go.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
And move here.
Making people see
Yo, fear takedown.
I'm sure you can
know.
I get it.
Oh no, silent takedown, not fear takedown.
Unorthodox.
Silent takedown was just the normal stuff.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
There we go.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The war, it's heating up! Thanks, Batman. Are you all right? Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Oh, what? Interesting.
Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually.
Oh, whatever.
All part of the plan.
That does actually make you clever. It just means that the game has a very linear plot structure.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people.
No one is a little person, Riddler.
I saw how you saved Maury.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh,
you get away with this. You get them right, this happens.
Oh my god.
I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
What am I gonna do?
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman! Ha! Here's your prize.
Oh, Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more.
You sick
then
freak.
It'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
See what I mean?
I
You
like
just
what you're saying,
did
Agent
all of
Avesta,
this
but you're
in
not
real
the
time.
one I need to hear it
Missile armed, ready to fire.
from. Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
fear me, for I am the knight.
No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress...
Shut up! I've had to hear of you, Riddler. Yeah, you might have had the old dog running Gotham. But now you haven't just met your match. You've been completely surpassed.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Why I do it all
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Fly drone.
This can't be happening.
Okay, let's go with the ankle punch. Suck it!
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating.
Yeah, you're a tough lady.
Agent, are you okay?
Oh, she can't hear anything.
My ears! I can't hear.
Compassionate Batman. Compassionate.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent and Festus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you.
Thank you. I hate when villains try to act like the hero is at all at fault for what they do.
The other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours.
Yeah.
They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Fox. And that's that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
They broke the pact. That's an interesting way to name your villain group. I guess the pact is no killing members of our own group. So, who murdered the Riddler is now going to be one of the driving mysteries of Season 2. Alongside the general notion of what the pact is and what they're playing for Gotham.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. It's a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
That's like
Gordon,
2 steps
you're being
away
relieved
from
of your
martial
stars.
law.
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
I'm loyal to Gordon, Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
No, it doesn't.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from
Sorry,
all
man.
over the
I'm not
world,
mad.
Here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, it's that
She's very
time.
elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Riddle me this, and what a cliffhanger. It's like a refreshing... So, check this out. Telltale really upped their game with the way they want things to matter in this particular instance. Remember how we got an overall view of how compassionate or pragmatic Batman was at the end of the first season? What we're about to see here is an expansion on that. Bruce Wayne's relationships have always been a very focal point of the Telltale Batman experience. But now, we're going to get actual... It's like we have social links, or rather, approval and disapproval bars from the Dragon Age franchise in the Telltale game. Depending on what you say and how you progress your relationship with certain characters, they will either gain approval of you and thus get a better relationship, or they will lose approval of you and thus have a terrible relationship. So yeah, 61.9% of players worked with Waller in a way that was strained. She was not happy you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away, because you went behind her back to talk to Mori. She worked with you, but begrudgingly. I don't care. You and 55.6% of players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She appreciated your honest answers to her questions. She was traumatized by the torture. Okay, well, here's the thing. Sometimes these answers... You notice that the color-coded answers, right? Despite the fact that the majority of the answers could be in one color, it can often take just one of the choices being a bigger deal than the others to leave the relationship being worse off for wear. And notice that 55.6% of players left her traumatized. That means it was a rough decision between keeping all of her agents alive but leaving her deaf, or leaving her completely capable of hearing but getting one of her men killed. On the other hand, it was somewhat easier for players to not care about Waller. And you win 68.7% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. He was concerned when we said you want revenge. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He admires what you did with the drive. Ooh, boy. Wow. Nearly 70% of players made Alfred want blood. God. That's just so interesting. And, of course, 77.7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing him from Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Because you took his side against Waller's, he is steadfastly loyal to you. So, yeah, first of all, the fact that Gordon has 77.7% of players on his side is incredibly lucky. That's just that's a great number. That's a genuinely great number. I'm super glad I can record that on my Let's Play. And of course, 8.6% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was proud of himself that he chose a part you liked. And became friends. I think this is the last one. But 77.9% of players had Tiffany furious. At the funeral, she was consoled when you were able to relate to her. Because she told the truth, he now feels betrayed. So, as you can clearly see here, you will not be able to make choices where everyone is happy. Someone is going to get the cold shoulder. You and 80% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Did you choose to visit Mori? I went with Mori. Here. How to get the drive, Mori? We made a deal with Mori for the drive. I mean that's a 40-60 split, which I'm perfectly comfortable with. You and the majority of players sacrificed Iman in order to save their agents. That's how you're reading it? I didn't choose to sacrifice her. I did what I could to keep the most people alive possible. That's what I'm sticking with. So, not only was that a strong start to the season overall, but the episode was much longer than every episode from Season 1 of Telltale Batman. Like, you notice that unless you did a lot of codex reading in the first season, a lot of exploration of other details. The episodes would barely last an hour and 30 minutes long. Barely. But now this is a solid 2 hours of content, and it can easily be 2.5 hours of all that exploration. I have no problem with that, especially since I have a lot of time on the weekend to just play this game. So, tune in next time when I begin Episode 2, The Pact, and delve into what we are going to assume to be the partners of the Riddler. As per usual, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you're updated on when we are coming back with more Batman: The Enemy Within.